We're here to support your autonomy, to support your integrity, to support your independence, and to support you trusting yourself and trusting your heart. Not trusting your fears and your minds and your doubts, but trusting your heart. Then you are a free agent. Of course, you won't be really free as long as the fixation is what's running your life. So when the fixation is running your life, you're living a life of suffering. It's a life of fears and doubts and desires and opinions and judgments and blames and victims and a whole story going on about me and my life. And that story is a story of suffering. It's called samsara. And it has a beginning and an end. It starts when you're born, and then who your parents are, and what you did, and what you didn't do, and how you were treated, and who was loved, and who wasn't, and until you're dead. And who cares? But that story can have a happy ending if it stops, if it has an ending. If it's an ongoing saga, it never has a happy ending. There's always more, different, better, worse, problems, whatever. But when it stops with a happy ending, that's a finality. That's an end of that life. So that's an ego death. The ego, the story, is star, because the star is you, because the whole world, the universe revolves around you, doesn't it? It's all about your relationships and your world and your friends and your people and your country and your culture and your whatever it is. It's all about you're the center of it. That's how you know it's maybe egocentric. So when that story ends, then that's a happy ending. It's like, oh my God, thank God, the suffering comes to an end. It ends in happiness and love. Then there's a new birth. There's something fresh and unknown, as someone just described. You know, it's like it's on edge of scary but unknown, fun, aliveness. Because you've given up control. That's to the degree that you give up control. It's the degree that's how you live happy, fulfilled life. But as long as there's someone in control, that's the one who suffers. The one in control believes they're in charge, or they're not in charge, or they're the victim, or whatever it is, but there's a belief that that's me, and that me is not happy. That me is not fulfilled. Because once you're fulfilled, that story is over. And that's why we're here. It's possible for everyone to be happy and fulfilled. It's mind-blowing. You know, I mean, coming up through the spiritual scene of the 60s and whatever, nobody ever talked about being able to be happy and free in this lifetime. It was always practice and learn and practice and prove and practice and purify and practice and show and practice. Every teacher had to practice. No one said just be quiet. That's the mastery of this Papaji's teaching. Just be quiet. Just stop. If you simply stop right now, the story's over. And you'll fall into yourself. And you'll realize yourself. And you'll be happy and fulfilled and free.